Phillip Rivers, everybody's saying is dead. Mm-hmm. Done for. Hurt. He's been driving to work for 3 hours, 2 years. That's going to take a toll on you. It's like sitting coach. You know what I mean? It's like sitting when you got to just sit in a tight quarters and incredibly uncomfortable, driving back and forth for practice in the home, and let alone when you get home, 75 kids. I mean, Phillip Rivers has been living a hard life the last couple of years. A hard life. Imagine sitting in traffic, how upset you get. Ugh. He does it every day for 3 hours in Southern California. Everybody's like, oh, he looks like he's hurt. It's like, yeah, what, physically or mentally?
It's all cramped up in that minivan.
The guy's in a minivan. He probably has like the nicest sprinter ever. He's probably got a bed back there. Sure. It's probably a movie theater. Mm-hmm. He probably gets 3 hours off every day. That's
away from his kids. That's probably why he's doing the drive.
I thought Chargers were going to win last night, though. They got Melvin Gordon ball 22 times. Mm-hmm. That's a lot of touches. Mm-hmm. Joey, the stats guy, he knows everything about football. It's very impressive. He was the one that said yesterday, he was like, Melvin Gordon's coming out of training camp mode. And then I thought back to that Chris Johnson conversation where Chris Johnson was like, whenever he sat out, he didn't get back into the flow of the game for a while. Le'Veon Bell, when he sat out, both with the Steelers and then with the Jets, he didn't get back into the flow of things because game reps are much different than, high school sprint reps. Mm-hmm. Melvin Gordon said he's never going to miss training camp again. So I thought they treated it like a training camp for him, and now he's coming out of it. And I thought after that big win against the Packers, by the way, that Packers loss, tie.
No, I know. That's what I was telling Foxy last night. Like, how does this even happen? The Packers beat the absolute piss out of the Raiders, and then
the whole league
get embarrassed.
It's a joke.
That's why you don't bet on it.
It makes no sense.
Speaking of betting on it, but that Raiders team, big time win, man.
Yeah.
And when they needed to stop, they got to stop there at the end. That's big. Whenever your team needs something to happen and they can step up and do it, that's why whenever they can say a quarterback, you gave him too much time, that's because they need to make a play, right? They need to make a drive. So on the defensive side, even if it's against a struggling Phillip Rivers Rivers has been in the league a long time. You know how you're in the league a long time? You're good. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So against a good quarterback who, at the end of the game, could have turned it on hypothetically. He didn't, but he could have turned it on hypothetically. They made a big-time stop. And that's got to say a lot for old Raider Nation out there.
And the Raiders went through a period of their schedule where they had 5 straight away games. They were away from home for 45 days. They already got that out of the way.
Mm-hmm. Phillip Rivers, though, combined his driving time. He's been away from his house.
Have you seen this thing?
Yeah.
The Sprinter van?
No, is it awesome?
Oh, my God.
Zito just did some deep diving on the...
Oh, wow.
Oh, okay. He's pretty okay.
Him and Mr. Irsay just...
He's got a picture of himself sitting right in front of him, though. That's an interesting situation there.
Well, it's a TV screen.
Okay. All right.
For film.
It's pretty comfortable.
Hey,
that is a luxury machine.
Everything I just said was a lie. I mean, it is a... What's the 10 for? What's the number 10?
I don't know.
How many kids he has?
Oh, there he goes. Yeah. Which kid could be there?
Sorry, if you're listening on radio and you can't watch what's happening, we are watching we're looking at the back of his Sprinter van. There are 2 master recliners in the back of this thing. One has 17 in the headrest, and the other one has 10 in the headrest. 17, 10. We can't be able to figure that out. I'm sure somebody on the internet will be able to. And he has a movie theater back there, and it's built as if it's like a meditation room almost, but with a tan interior. I mean, it just looks the most comfortable thing I've ever seen. Butterfly doors too. It potentially looks like he has.
Are you sure that's a Sprinter van? It looks like
it's actually
18-wheeler.
I know. Look how big
it's actually like a Navigator or something.
Hey, why does he have a box truck?
Oh,
we'll pitch out to Phillip Rivers if he ever comes on the show. Didn't look good for him last night on that last drive. Hope he kind of figures it out.
Oh,
what's up, dude?
It was the backup's number.
Oh, he carpooled at the backup.
Giving him a ride?
What? What did you just say?
Number 10 is the backup's number.
Oh, Phillip Rivers.
What a guy.
Giving a headrest to a guy that's going to get cut.
Come on.
Hey, man. You get to sit in the back of a box truck, have your own number in the headrest, or you just drive with me every day for 3 hours.
Kellen Clemens is who it was.
Even though the back has 80 different headrests, the next person comes in, they just put them in.
All right, who's the new backup? What number is he going to wear? 8. All right. What's Geno Smith wear?